Hey guys, welcome to the clubhouse. I'm Billy Jackson, and today's review is gonna be on War Machine. Okay, now, when I first saw the previews for this, I was a little bit excited. I like sci-fi. I love, big robots and stuff like that. So, my interest was piqued. But when I found out it was a Netflix original, my interest kind of petered down a little bit, unfortunately. Because we all know that Netflix originals, about 3 out of 10 are good. The rest are just kind of meh. Anyway, I wanted to give it a shot because, it looked interesting. So here we are, and I didn't see any reviews for this before I watched it. We just sat back last night and decided we had nothing to go to the theater to see, so we were just going to watch this and hoping it was going to be good. And was it any good? Yes! Man, this movie was awesome. And I'm telling you, Alan Rickman did a great job in this movie. I've seen him in a few episodes of Reacher. I haven't watched Reacher that much, and people say I should, and I know I should, and I probably will. But as far as this role goes, I thought he did great. There were only a couple of little nitpicks that I had about this film. That the beginning kind of stretched out a little too long and the end stretched out a little too long. And you'll understand what I mean when you watch this movie, and you should definitely watch this movie because I cannot believe I'm getting ready to say this, but I'm going to say it because it's true. So far, as of March 2026, this is the best movie of the year so far for me, and I see something every week, so that's saying a lot. And it being a Netflix original. I can't believe that a Netflix original movie is actually my favorite movie right now. And we had a great time watching this. And it's not going to win any Oscars or anything like that, but the story was compelling, I thought. I liked the whole, the guy loses his brother, so he's now on a quest for revenge and do the best that he can to be the best that he can because he's being trained to go to RASP, which is like, the best of the best of the best in the military, and he wants to be number one, and he is number one. But then they're in training and they stumble upon this, machine that's like buried in the dirt, and they think it's part of the training. So they approach it and stuff like that, and it comes to life and it just starts killing everybody. And let me tell you, the kills in this movie are awesome. And it's more graphic than I thought it was going to be. And, with some made for streaming movies nowadays, the CGI is usually wonky. It's good in some places and terrible in others. But there was not one moment in this movie that I thought was CGI made. It all looked practical. And I know that a lot of it is CGI, but whoever worked on this movie did an excellent job. I mean, chef's kiss. Mwah! I'm going to give it to them because the scenes in this movie made it feel so realistic that we were on the edge of our seat the entire movie. Now, when I say the entire movie, I'm saying once the action starts. And it has some great, intense action. I mean, we were biting our nails. I mean, this movie, we were enjoying it while we were watching it. And that's what made it great as well. It was just a good time watching this movie. And it was suspenseful. It's like you didn't know when this thing was going to pop up. And granted, some of the parts of this movie is predictable, but it was predictable in a fun way. It's like you predicted it came, and then it came, but you didn't predict what it was going to do, and man, it tore these people apart. And I don't mean that, metaphorically. I mean it realistically. This thing tore these people apart, and it was amazing, guys, and fun to watch. So I'm definitely giving it an A+, a number 10 out of 10. There was really not much wrong with this movie, so go and watch it. Have a good time. It's free on Netflix, so do what you got to do to make sure you watch this movie because it's a lot of fun, guys, and we both loved it. But anyway, it's not all about what I think. What do you think? Have you seen War Machine? Do you plan on watching it? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make yourself happy every day. And the only way to do that is to remember the only thing stopping you is you stopping. Bam!